What is up, guys? It's your boy Rick Gakis, and today we have a brand new Xur Inventory review for the weekend of July 18th to the 21st. And this is a really exciting one because Xur has been completely overhauled for the Edge of Fate. What does he sell now? Well, let's get started. By the way, just want to mention, if you're wondering where my video from yesterday where you could level up super fast in Encore went, as soon as I put that video out, Bungie nuked the entire activity and took away the best modifiers for it. So I just made it private because it's no longer relevant. I'm sorry about that, guys. I wish I could have got it to you sooner, but there's no editors, thumbnail makers, script writers. It's just me, your boy, doing everything solo because I love making videos. And so when a new DLC comes out, it's pretty crazy, and I am doing the best I can, guys. So I really appreciate every single one of you who does show up to my channel. It means a lot. All right, now, as for Xur, alright, let's take a look at what he has, and yeah, he's looking pretty different. So, we have a bunch of exotic armor at the top, 6 total, and then the class items. So, yes, this is Armor 3.0. So, the Dragon Shadow is the Specialist archetype, and that's pretty good. Like, Dragon Shadow relying on dodging, using your class ability, so getting a massive spike in class. This is the archetype you want. Star Eater Scales Gunner, I'm going to say this is not the archetype you want. It doesn't have a lot of super, only 12, so no thanks. The Titan's Ramparts, again, specialist guys with class and weapons. This is actually exactly what you want from the Titan's Ramparts. The max you can get is 63, by the way, and this is 62, so definitely not a bad Titans if you want to pick that up, guys. Precious Scars with Brawler, health and melee is not what you want there. I think you overall want weapons and stuff like that. Then you've got Ophidian Aspect with Bulwark with a health, tiny bit of melee, and class. Again, I'm not sure this is what you want on the Ophidian Aspect, guys. And then lastly, Boots the Assembler with Gunner, grenade and weapon stat. I think you're looking for a little bit more of a class spike. Not terrible. You have a bit of a class spike, so you can kind of get away with it. And then you do have the random acquirable exotic class item. So overall, yeah, Dragon Shadow being class, Titans being class and weapons and stuff, like these are pretty decent rolls there. As for the more strange coins offers, nothing crazy here. Might grab an Ascendant Shard for myself, not gonna lie. And then over in this section, wow, okay, totally new section here, totally new weapons on offer. Here's where we have the Catalyst. So we have the Fighting Lion Catalyst. It's actually not a bad exotic since it got buffed and it does volatile for hitting enemies, so that's pretty good. And then the Merciless Catalyst, the Merciless Fusion Rifle randomly cranks out a ton of damage, so just be aware of that. Neither of these are insane or game breaking or anything like that, but both are decent for their respective weapons. Merciless Catalyst actually doesn't do much other than just like add a bunch of a stat, I think. Then we've got the Two-Tailed Fox here. It's okay. Cold Heart, it's okay. Sweet Business is apparently pretty fun with the reworked Actium War Rig because that's going to improve the damage of auto rifles, guys. And then you've got the Hawkmoon here with Quick Draw and Hammer Forge and stuff like that. So not that great. By the way, guys, I just want to show you, you can actually just go into your collections, exotic, kinetic, click the Hawkmoon, and every time you acquire from collections, at least at the time I'm making this video, guys, it just has random rolls. So you can see here, I got like 2 different perks here, and so you can just withdraw it from collections until you get the perfect roll right now. And you're looking for something like this. Full bore as the barrel, but I'd be okay with hammer forged or even small bore. Then opening shot is the best main perk, followed up by smooth grip to get back that stability and handling, guys. Good luck on the gambling. Anyways, back to Xur, guys, taking a look at the other weapons. First of all, the Secession. So this is actually like a brave arsenal weapon. Unfortunately, the role of Demolitionist Snapshot Sights is not good at all. Keep in mind, you know, some of these weapons, these are enhanceable, stuff like that. Then we've got the Patron of Lost Causes. Triple Tap Precision Instrument is actually not terrible, unfortunately. Just a lightweight frame. I believe you can do a little bit better on this Scout Rifle, but actually not a terrible Scout Rifle roll at all. Then we've got the Ignition Code. We do have a Blinding Grenade, which is great. Lead from Gold is pretty good. Strategist, not so much. And so overall, if you're really in need of a kinetic slot blinding, you can pick this up. But other than that, not that amazing. Deafening Whisper with Pulse Monitor Snapshot, absolutely not. Mercurial Overreach here, and we've got this one with Slickjaw Elemental Capacitor, no thank you. Then we've got the Plug 1 with Volt Shot, and then well-rounded, unfortunately, isn't that good. And Volt Shot again on a fusion, you can definitely do better for the Plug 1, guys. We do have the Crown Splitter, and we have Whirlwind Blade. Very, very good perk on this Crown Splitter. Again, the craftable version cannot get Whirlwind Blade, but then Thresh, unfortunately, is not it. So I'm going to say no to that. We've got the Memory Interdict with Unrelenting Surplus, not great. And we do have the Temptations Hook. We do have, this is the new version that was like last season. And Chain Reaction is actually pretty fun with a caster frame, not gonna lie, because you just like shoot your sword at a bunch of enemies, you chain react them. Energy Transfer, not so much. So overall, not the best stuff there, guys. And yeah, that is the new Xur. So very interesting that we have like Brave Arsenal and a bunch of new weapons, enhanceable weapons, stuff from, again, last season on offer, guys. All right, guys, swap to my Warlock to see if there's any differences between the characters. And in terms of armor, no, these all appear to be the same archetypes here. Yeah. Obviously, you have a different class item. In terms of everything else here, looks the same. Weapons look, oh, of course. So, because it was a class exclusive sword on the Titan, we have another class exclusive sword. You have to switch characters to see it. Even though these aren't class exclusive anymore, you can use them on any class, Bungie. Anyways, Thresh counterattack is terrible, but that does mean we gotta swap to the Hunter and check the other one. All right, for the Hunter, let's go and check that sword here. Obviously, just Genealogy Quest, gonna pick that up. Check in the sword. And it is going to be Tireless Blade on guard. Not very good. And there you have it. So, what do you guys think of the Xur overhaul? Kind of weird not to see legendary armor, but half of it was glitched and low stat anyways, so not that big of a deal. The weapons on offer, like we've got Brave Arsenal weapons, Nightfall weapons, that's actually kind of exciting. As for the exotic armor, still not sold on the archetype system for exotics. The fact that the best you can get is a 63, man, I remember Xur selling like 70 stat exotics before, so I am going to miss that quite a bit. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of these changes in the comments down below. That is going to be it for the video. Hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickKakis. That is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.